Are you quitting YouTube?
Are you quitting YouTube?
Till further notice, we are on a mission to explore, create, and we hope to inspire you to try new things too.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, everyone. I know we're halfway through the month, but Happy New Year. One of our viewers asked Robert if we were quitting YouTube.
And it was timely, a timely question.
Yeah, because I've been stressing out a lot about not posting videos on YouTube. It's been a juggling act, let's just put it that way.
Just juggling here. In our last video, you saw us exploring the Florida Panhandle beaches and
Cape San Blas.
coming home after a long, long journey to Colorado.
And life just got busy and we were worn out.
Oh, feels good to be home. Let's take a nap. Got home right before Halloween, then we had Thanksgiving, then we had to dig all the Christmas stuff out of the garage and put the tree up. And
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
And then she started making a bunch of Christmas goodies, like Christmas crack. Have you ever had that? Just like 3 more pieces of Christmas crack left. Definitely a drug.
He likes my Christmas crack, let's just put it that way.
She even taught me how to make the Christmas crack. Felt like Breaking Bad.
Plus, Scott's been crazy busy while the weather's been cold, and it's been cold here, working around the house. I'm not complaining. I'll take this any day over the hot, sweltering summers. But
It hasn't been cold. It just means you can go outside without dying of heat exhaustion. Well, I think it finally got cold enough to kill off the chiggers. God rest their souls, and I'm not too disappointed about it.
it's been 30. We've had several freezing nights. A lot of our plants died, which hasn't happened before. Yeah, it's pretty cold around here.
This is Florida. What are you doing getting all bundled up?
Maybe Florida, but it's 30 degrees out.
After our 6-week road adventure, the thing that I had on my mind when we got home was I got to start completing all of these projects that I started when we bought the property. And I got to get 6,000 miles worth of grime off of Tilly. She's dirty. We've taken you through all the things that we did to the inside of the house, showed you doing the ceiling and refinishing the walls and
The kitchen, entire kitchen.
brand new kitchen, but outside it's just been kind of a scary mess up until now. Lots of projects to do here at the year end, and just made a trip to Home Depot, and a lady tried to pick me up. Not the way that you think. She wanted me to become her handyman. She was asking me for advice on which lumber to buy, and she tried her hardest for about 5 or 10 minutes to talk me into just coming over to her house and being her handyman. Had to turn her down because I am retired.
Are you sure that's what she meant by handyman? She might have been a cougar.
Well, if she was a married cougar, so maybe she was a swinger. Who knows?
We are in Florida. He's been building decks, and don't forget he needs knee replacements. Working on framing out the inside of the garage that we had built last year. Oh, cleaning up debris from the hurricanes that happened while we were gone. That's just some of the piles of branches. There's been a lot going on. And on top of that, I've been pretty ill a lot of the time with, I won't get into it, autoimmune diseases and everything has been progressively getting worse. So I don't have very many good days in a week, and I'm pretty much the let's make a vlog, edit a vlog, film a vlog, script a vlog, all that person. Scott just shows up when I tell him to, so you know, that's a lot.
What you get more review.
But I can't get your steering wheel. Okay, you need to put your head forward though.
You should be doing the happy face.
Oh, our seatbelts aren't on.
Point over this way.
Ready?
Uh-huh.
This is how we make a thumbnail. Welcome to our life. Okay. The creation of a thumbnail.
That's how we do it, folks. Well, I do a little more than show up when she tells me to. I'm the one that has to listen to the anxiety that she has about what are we gonna do for the next video, and how are we gonna keep all of our viewers happy. And I'm kind of like, you know what? From day one, we started Till Further Notice to explore, create, and inspire. And we didn't lock ourselves into, hey, we're going to always be out driving around in an RV or doing RV fix-up projects, which we do a lot of.
That's the other thing we've been doing, is fixing up the RV. That'll be in a next video probably.
Yeah, oven repair shop.
Oh.
We've actually taught ourselves how to be oven repairmen.
Yeah, electricians
and
too.
Women.
The other thing is a lot of you are aware that Gracie got really ill again. When Gracie gets sick, my world stops. I just melt. I can't function. I can't think. I'm so stressed and worried. And I don't know if other animal parents are as crazy as I am, but yeah, I just can't even function. All my focus is on Gracie and getting her better.
Yeah, we've said it before. We're all depreciating assets, and right now
the three of us are depreciating.
Yeah, we're taking a pretty good hit this year, but we're bouncing back.
But thank you all for checking in with her. On the community post, I posted that she was ill, and like hundreds of people were like sending well wishes and prayers, and I think it helped because she miraculously got better again. And I'm looking at her, and are we talking about you? Huh? And while she's a senior citizen, she's got some other things going on, and it's getting really tough to leave her. She's not doing very well when we leave her. So our world's kind of revolving around this little precious senior fur baby right now.
We haven't told her, but we think maybe she has sundowners.
Yeah, she might have a little bit of dementia.
And one of the reasons we know this is because recently we thought we were going to lose her a couple of weeks ago. Well, it turned out, what happened? What did she eat?
I don't know if we should share all this. I don't think they want to know about this.
Yeah.
It turned out she had swallowed a baby wipe.
The whole thing.
The whole thing. I don't even know how she got it down because she hadn't had any teeth without choking. But yeah, so that's what ended up happening.
That was our Christmas miracle.
Was she pooped out a baby wipe. And she got better after that. And she can't see very well anymore. It's okay. We're just doing a vlog. Yeah. And Daddy's sharing way too much information about you. How would he like it if we were talking about his bowel movements? Huh? And we also, all at that same time, found out that we lost a really dear friend. So that was pretty heartbreaking, and all that was happening at the same time. So I've just been not really in the mood to be creative and inspirational and funny and happy, and just
2 steps forward, 1 step back. That's the way life works. Most of you probably don't realize, but before we turned into full-time RVers, we had a home with really nice art studios, and Tammy had a YouTube channel, and she was present throughout social media with thousands and thousands of followers, quite a bit bigger than Til Further Notice is, and she dropped that to get out on the road and go adventuring. And now we're actually getting back to trying to focus on that.
We don't know if you guys are going to be into all that. So let us know in the comments below if that's something you want to follow. We're kind of off balance these days. But we've had several of you ask about sharing the art, showing you some of the art. And we did on our trip promise that we'd show you some when we got home. So we're going to show you a little bit of Scott's art. There's a lot of it. Most of the art in our house is Scott's. We used to live up at 10,000 feet in the Colorado mountains. This is one of his first ones. This is our driveway and our 4 dogs we had back then.
Actually, it did snow like this up there. We would get about 35 feet of snow. We were up at 10,000 feet. And when it snowed, you couldn't go anywhere other than in a 4-wheeler. And the dogs loved it. But at this point, I hadn't learned how to paint shadows yet. So none of the dogs have shadows. I never even thought about putting shadows in my paintings. So I'm getting better at that. I put shadows. I like shadows. This was a series of cross-country skiing adventures that I took when I was a lot younger. I used to go out skiing in the full moon a lot and very cold nights. And so this just kind of comes flowing out of my soul. You know, I don't use any photo reference for this. It's just all memory and the way that it feels.
Most of his work, not all of it, but most of it is Colorado snowy mountain scenes. So we're gonna switch that up. We want to do some of our travels, Oregon coast, Maine, and Florida. We need some different things going on in the house.
I've done a series of paintings from our adventures in Utah. We used to go hiking in these canyons. This was Escalante stair step. There's a really fun story behind this painting. I started visualizing it when we were leaving Canada, coming back down through Montana, and I thought if we get there right at sunset, I'm going to see what I saw here. And we made it, but I almost got arrested. This was a studio painting that I did back when we lived in Denver, and the inspiration came from, I call this east of Dodge, and because it was just east of Dodge City, Kansas, that we saw this cool grain silo and big thunderstorm behind it. And it means a lot to me. I'm probably never going to get rid of it because my dad was born in Dodge City, Kansas. We went on a trip out there to kind of search through the records to see where he was born and that kind of thing.
And that painting was in a pretty prestigious art show too.
This was inspired by some time that we spent in Hawaii. Actually, my parents used to live in Hawaii, and we would go over there to the North Shore in the wintertime, and this was called Shark's Cove. Yeah, this is going to be my art studio, but I've got a lot of work to do on it, and I've got a whole closet full of little pieces that I've painted over the years. Most of them I've given away or sold.
But you do have like hundreds in there that we need to get rid of.
Yeah, I do have quite a few. One of these days we might do a little online auction, but it's one of those ideas that we haven't got around to yet. And when I say I did a series of these moonlight paintings, I mean it. I think I did like 25 of them. Crested Butte, Colorado is what that reminds me of.
Anyway, you can see lots of paintings and photography that need homes soon.
Yeah, here.
Especially once he starts painting more.
I've got a lot of photography metal prints. This was up in Canada in the pop-up camper where we camped with the grizzly bears.
That was in Bella Coola, Canada. That was an awesome camping trip. This is one of the only pieces I kept. It's a resin painting, seascape, kind of abstract. But yeah, that's what I used to do a lot of. But I don't know if I'll do that. I need a better studio with ventilation to work with big resin pieces again. But anyway, for now, it's just gonna be crafty things. Here's a triptych I did.
What does triptych mean? It means it's trippy?
It's 3 trippy.
Oh, triptych.
Triptych. But anyway, this was mixed media. Yeah, and then the rest of it I'm probably gonna throw away because I don't like them anymore. This one was kind of fun. It's supposed to be a cosmic piece, but there's like 6 or 7 layers in here. You can't really tell with that camera, but yeah, so you can kind of look down through the layers of color. And anyway, it got pretty beat up in the move. So another one that's gonna go in the junker.
Enough of the show and tell. We just didn't want you to think that we were bored and doing nothing. I always feel kind of awkward about asking about seeing my paintings because I really didn't even call myself an artist until maybe 8 or 10 years ago. I've always been a photographer, and the inspiration that I got from going out and traveling in the RV, if you haven't been to our website, I've got all of my photographs in there, high resolution, the images that really I just so much loved capturing them, and those are all on our website, and that's a lot of the material that I'm going to use once I get my studio set up to create some studio paintings.
That's kind of where we're at right now, is we're just trying to get, you know, a lot of these big projects done so we can hone in and focus on adventuring, crafting, painting, arting, and hopefully continuing to inspire you guys and make you smile every now and then. But no, I don't foresee us quitting YouTubing, but it may be a little less of the longer version vlogs just over the next couple months because we have a lot of family coming and friends that we're visiting with, and you know, we just have to prioritize those grandbabies and kids and family when they come and make sure we're focused on them. So, and we do try to keep up with you with our little short videos, the little 30 to 45 second videos when we're just out on the trails or being goofy. We try to put those out there to keep you afloat. And also I do put posts in our community post section on our YouTube channel. If you're not seeing those things, it might mean you aren't subscribed, which is totally free if you want to subscribe. Also, it might be that your notification for getting notified when we put something out is turned off, so you might check that. So thank you for checking in with us. It's nice to know that people notice when we're gone. And we have a small community, but we have a devoted, awesome community, and we do appreciate you all. And we really just wanted to let you know we're still here. We're just humans working through life, and when it's a person vlog about people have things that happen.
So until further notice, gonna put the Christmas stuff back in the box on the shelf in the garage. Which one's the record button?
That one.
Oh wait, did I hit record?